Find the length of a rectangle that has a perimeter of 64 feet and a width of 4 feet. Okay, I wanted to kind of take y'all through this one. And I have the answer key there, but I'm just going to pop over here to Google Draw. And I'm going to copy paste that so we have it here without the typo. Awkward. And we'll look at it for just a second. Okay, find the length of a rectangle that has a perimeter of 64 feet. So, whatever the sides are, the perimeter equals 64, right? And that means that, let's say I have two long sides, the measurement is going to be the same. So I'll say the long plus the long, and then perimeter is going to have the two short sides, plus the short, plus the short. And we don't know what the measurement is yet, but that's kind of me thinking in my head. Oh wait, we do know the short width, because the width is 4 feet. That's the short end. So I'm going to replace this with 4 feet and 4 feet. And so right away, I can tell, even though I don't know, let's get a little rectangle going just so you can see. Even though I don't know the exact measurements, right, of all the sides so far, I know that each of these short sides, sorry guys, technology, trying to make it easier on y'all to be able to see what I'm doing. Each of the short sides is 4 feet. Now I just need to solve for a long side. So I'm going to say 4 plus 4 is 8. 64, take away 8. All right, so do that real quick. 64 take away 8 is 56. Am I doing that right? Let me double check. Take away 4 is to 60. Take away 4 more is 56. Good. So I'm going to do my new little line. Now, the perimeter, or not the perimeter, excuse me. Now I know that long plus long is equal to 56. And that helps me out a lot because I know that the two long numbers have to be the same number. I can't, for example, have 24 plus 32. That's not the same number. It would have to be 24 plus 24 or 32 plus 32. So whatever it is, it's the same number, which means all I have to do for one long is to divide by 2. One long is the same as 56 divided by 2. And I wish I had a divided by symbol, but that little slash means divided by as well. Okay, so then I do 56 divided by 2. Let's do that mental math. Let's split the 50 in half, would be 25. And the 6 in half would be 3. And 25 plus 3, 26, 27, 28 feet. And that's the length of these long sides right here. Okay, hopefully that one makes sense. All right, the figure is made up of two identical squares, dun, dun, and has a perimeter, adding all the different sides, of 42 inches. What is the area of one square? Okay, so for this one, well, let me go ahead and copy paste this into our Google Draw. And I can delete that and delete it. And delete that. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. I really miss seeing you all in the classroom. I miss being able to write this on a whiteboard, or if I need a camera setup where you can just watch me drawing on a piece of paper, that would be so much easier, but someday I can dream. Okay. Okay. 42 inches is the total perimeter, right? 42 inches technically is going to be equal to all the different sides added up. And let's count the sides. We've got, let me do a little line. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. So now I want to figure out what the length of one of those sides is. Get away. So I'm going to say 42 divided by 6 will give me the length of one of those sides. And I remember from my multiplication facts that 6 times 7 equals 42. So each of those lines I've just drawn is equal to 7, right? 7 across, 7 across, 7 down, 7 across, 7 across, 7 up. Heads up, 7 up. What is the area, then, of 1 square? Well, area is 1 length times 1 width. And since I know it's a square, those are the same number. So 7 times 7, and that equals 49. All right. Moving on to the next one. We're almost done. What is the perimeter of this? There's a lot going on. Let me take a photo of that. Or sorry, not photo. Screen cap. In case anyone wants to know how to do that on a Mac, a screen cap is Shift Command 4, and that'll let you do a screen cap anywhere. It's a really useful tool. No! Although I did it and then I didn't copy paste it. Just a second. Screen cap it, and then we're going to bring it over. Okay, now we can see it a little bit better. And they just want to know the perimeter, right? So I'm going to just make my way around the outside of this. This is really quite simple. You're going to feel really silly when I tell you how to do it. It's just one of those things that you overthink so easily. At least I overthink it all the time. Okay. Can I change the color of this? No, I can't. I know 3, and I have a mystery for this amount, and this amount, right? I don't know what they are. In fact, I'll do a different number of lines so you can tell they're not equivalent in length. But the thing is, I don't even need to solve for the individual amounts here for my 2 stripes and 3 stripes. Because whatever 1 plus 2 plus 3 stripes is, it's equal to 12 feet wide. It's equal to 12 feet. Take a second and look at it. And here's how you can kind of tell. The distance across stays the same, even though the elevation changes, like the stairs, like the height of it changes, right? It's still just as wide as it would have been, right? So we don't even need to solve for it. Just know that it's 12. Because remember, I'm just adding. So I'm going to do, gosh, I guess I can't write a 12. Hang on. I'm just going to record over here 12 for that top measurement. And then I'm going to think the same thing for the side measurement, right? I've got, here, let me get this out of the way real quick. Cleaning up. Okay, I've got this one, and I do know 5 feet, right? So whatever 5 feet plus 2 plus 1 is, that's not the number, that's the tags, right? The little slashes. It's going to equal 16. Because even though I don't know the specific number that those ones are, it's still the same height that adds up to 16. So I actually don't need to solve for the individual amounts. I know what the total would be. And that's really all that matters. Oh, I greatly dislike this. Sorry, guys. Okay. So remember, the top part and the bottom are going to be 12 plus 12. And then the left and the right side are going to be 16 plus 16. And I add all those up together, and that's how I'm going to get the perimeter. Okay. Come back here, I think we have one more question. Ah, yes. Everyone's favorite. Okay, full disclosure, I did draw that blue on there, but the question itself is taken straight from your book. So I was trying to make it easier on you by drawing the blue. Sorry if that was complicated and messy looking. A blue striped carpet is placed on a rectangular floor, so it's not a square. That's good to know, as shown below in the diagram. Find the area of the floor not covered by the carpet. So they want to know this white outer mat, or photo frame. Think of it as the white photo frame, right? And don't count any of the blue on the inside. That's what they want from you. And so what you end up doing is, we did this on our Kahoot practice too, if you remember, but you calculate the area for the large outer rectangle. So 8 times 7, I'm just getting those numbers there, right? And then you're going to subtract, take away the area of the blue because I don't want to count that. And I can see here that each, both on the top, bottom, left, and the right, is 1 yard smaller. So really the dimensions of this blue are not 8 all the way across, but 8 take away this one and this one, or 8 take away 2. So 6 across, and then how many down? It's not a full 7, it's 7 take away 1, take away 1, or 7 take away 2. So 6 times 5. So one more time I take 8 times 7, and I find that area, and then I subtract it away from the area of the blue, which is 6 times 5. And that's how I get my answer. All right, guys, if that seems a little complicated, it's because it is. And I'm sorry about that. I wish I could make it easier on you, and I am really trying to brainstorm and think of ways to help y'all understand things more. Let me see where we're at. Tell you what, go ahead and get your workbook out. Turn to page 147, but I'm going to split this up into 2 videos so that you guys can take a little break before you come back, and we're just going to practice a few of these because I'm worried that I might have left you with just enough knowledge that you're like, okay, I kind of get it, but not enough that we've practiced it. So come back, click on the next video, and we will start practicing with pages 147 to 150 in your workbook. Thanks, guys.